This is Love is Dead coming to you with another Dota 2 replay. We've been doing a bunch of these and I hope y'all been enjoying them. We got a new site uploaded, so they'll all be posted to the front page of our website and you all will be able to look at them whenever you want. You know, like when you're at work or when you're at class or, you know, wherever you're bored and don't have something else to do. So today we got Japanties and we got Archaoss and me. And we're all your favorites, so we're going to be commentating. And, what do we got on the dire side?
On the dire side, we have, in the mid lane, Frazier of the Night. Looks like he's going to be supported by Milo on Tidehunter, that could be just warding. Top lane, we have Zack Attack on the Vengeful Spirit. In the bot lane, we have Love is Dead playing that Dragon Knight. And Dozen playing that Drow Ranger.
Hey, awesome. What do we got on the Radiant side?
On the Radiant side, we've got Captain Walmart playing Lifestealer. We've got Jay Brown playing Viper, Archaeos playing Windrunner, Silver Snakes on Lich, and Duke Tesco on Chen. Not exactly sure what they're gonna do with Chen and Lifestealer since they're both jungle heroes.
Wait, who do we got on Chen?
Duke Tesco.
That's Camber.
Oh, okay. His name is officially Count Sainsbury's.
I have that too, yeah.
You crazy guys changing your names every day.
Yeah, what's with these lanes? So we got some DKs plus some wait a minute.
Haste.
My Drow Ranger looks strange.
Not the only one.
Yeah, mine does too.
So
don't worry about it.
This Drow Ranger is naked. I hope nudity doesn't bother you. But anyways, we got the Drows and the DKs against one Lifestealer. And what y'all think of that one?
Generally, it's a great idea to have the two people you want farm on together so they can steal it from each other, while you have the two supports who really are only required levels, soaking up that EXP in top lane.
So you like it, basically.
Love it.
Okay then.
We got some little harassment coming out on Archaeos over here. We got a Gush and a Missile Spirit or something coming out from Venge.
I think it's magic missiles, sir.
That would be it. Mid lane, we got some NS versus some V.
Viper.
Yeah, that'd be it. Doing pretty well actually. Gotta get that Night Stalker out of lane early so he doesn't get level 6 by the first Nightfall.
Yeah, Viper seems like a great idea to play him against a Night Stalker because he's one of the best harassers in the game in the mid position role. So he can really just make sure that Night Stalker doesn't even get his urn and stays away from all those creeps for the XP.
So you think Night Stalker is rushing his urn right here? He's only got 2 items.
I hadn't looked at his items. I don't really know what he's doing. But the Quelling Blade's a great idea to help secure some early CS.
Did he ever buy any regen, or has he already burned through it?
I didn't check early on, but I mean he's only got 430 right now, and it's only been like 3 minutes, so I don't think he's bought.
He's got 6 coin shots.
Yeah, is that what that stands for? Thank you. I've been wondering for so long. Yeah, I don't think he bought. I don't think he spent his full mana money at the beginning.
Oh, Captain Walmart playing carries.
Captain Walmart, he loves his CS.
He loves his farming and carries.
He does a good job of it. It's kind of frustrating playing with the gun, but I knew he loved doing it. And of course, this is me playing the DK. So we just harassed the shit out of him here.
Speaking of harassing, Viper's really got a Night Stalker down low in mid lane. And he's got no regen left, he just bought his poop.
Yeah, I think he was rushing those boots for like whatever reason. You really don't need to rush boots unless you're really gonna do something with it.
He's either gonna get killed right here, or he's gonna get harassed at a lane and miss on a bunch of experience and gold.
Yeah, you try to take. I think he was a little inexperienced with Night Stalker, and this was what, captain's mode? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as captains. I think he was the first or second pick.
Yeah, Night Stalkers are difficult here. You don't want to take him early on. You want to get a little more feel for things before you can figure out what exactly you're supposed to do with him, in my opinion at least.
He used to be a great first pick, first ban, and I believe that in these noob in-houses he still is, because we're not so coordinated, but of course he's a ganker and he relies on uncoordination, so as you get more skilled, he becomes less effective and less first pick, first ban worthy.
So we just missed a gank on bottom lane. DK shield bashed, lifestealer, got him in the creep wave, and Drow Ranger orb walked him to death. And Shen got it in as soon as he died. So that's our first blood right there.
Yeah, unfortunately I definitely missed that as well.
Drow Ranger sitting on 1,200 gold roughly right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount for 5 minutes, I guess.
Yeah. The CS department is a little low for Drow, but that first blood helps make up.
Oh yeah, definitely. So predictions on who's gonna win this right now? If you had to say right now.
That's not fair. We got two people who've already played the game.
Oh, well, okay. Guess I'm alone.
So what do you think?
I would have to say Dire.
Yeah, what do they got? A good team fight? They got the Tide Hunter.
They've got AoE stun. They've got Shield Bash and Dragon Knight. They've got the swap and magic missile from blah blah blah, Vengeful Spirit.
Yes.
And they've got two carries, a ganker and a carry.
Well, Dragon Knight's also a very push-oriented carry. Not as strong as Drow.
Sure is.
But then again, he'll get shredded by Lifestealer. And they've got just as much team fight over on the Radiant side with the Lich Chainfrost and the Shen Hand of God.
Looks like we got some action going on top lane up here. We got Night Stalker coming up to the top lane, coming behind Lich. We got a Gush coming out on Lich, but Night Stalker picks the wrong person, goes for Archaoss. Still going for it, but wasn't able to make the kill there.
It's going to be a dangerous dive if he makes it.
And a anti-push coming out
off
from Lich. Doing a little bit of harassment. Get the fuck out of my lane. I'm sorry, this isn't family oriented anymore.
That's what happens when you have a few drinks.
Quiet! That was a secret! So where did he teleport to? Back home.
Yep.
Shame. Very important that first night for Night Stalker. We've been saying this over and over again, and people have been picking him over and over again. Really, that first night, it's like prom night.
You gotta roam non-stop first night.
You can
gotta
tell
get kills.
the strength of Night Stalker by the first night. I would say you maybe even be able to predict the game by the first night if Night Stalker is doing really well or doing horribly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But there are some people that like to play him as that carry Night Stalker and gank very few times. Not just trying to shut the enemy team down, but going for that hard carry role. Maybe even picking up a
Satanic. That way,
Satanic.
you're playing him wrong.
I agree. You gotta play him with balls of steel.
And
Which is
gonna
what he's
get
trying to
ganked
do
right
right
here.
now, but he cannot fight the tower at level 6. Trying to go in on Jay Brown, but you know, not enough health
Hey
to figure it
man,
out.
he tried. He gave it his best effort.
I mean, ideally he should have his urn and boots right now instead of just a gauntlet and boots. And I believe that HP difference would have given him enough HP to have another void and at least gotten a kill out of it.
Yeah, but I guess that's why we're noobs. Looks like we got some more constant harassment coming out on
Chen ultimate
Lifestealer.
came out.
Yeah, Chen is being crucial at this point.
Who was that for?
That was for Lifestealer. He went inside a creep to save himself.
I see. Night Stalker going on Chen. Chen slows him.
Looks like we're not going to be able to finish off the kill here.
I don't know, you might. You got that orb walk and 2 slows, or 2 stuns on the centaur.
Oh, he is close,
Yeah,
and
Chen
there he
goes down.
goes. Night Stalker takes him down. Love is dead stunned. And Milo coming in for this one.
With a double damage rune, looking to
Gosh,
deal a
but
lot
he's
of
a little
damage.
bit late
So
on this
Centaur's
one.
gonna get Drow Ranger.
A couple
Ooh,
more
it's
Maybe.
close. I don't think
And
so.
the tower is going to stop him. But Love is Dead coming down, maybe trying to save Dozen, but taking one for the team maybe? Nope, able to get out safely.
The thing I really dislike about playing Chen is that your early game is so dominated by luck of what spawns and what creep can. Because he had 2 centaurs. I mean, he had 2 AoE stuns right there.
2 Centaurs is pretty good. We got Zagatak
Yeah.
and Nightstalk. Zagatak and Frazier coming down to the middle lane, but looks like Zagatak shows himself a little too early and Viper's able to back off Jay Brown. You gotta remember that just because you come in for a gank and are unseen doesn't mean that if you show yourself too early, you can still make a gank. That's very important for up in the top and bottom tower, so top of the Dire and bottom of the Radiant in the woods here. And as well as middle lane, if they can see you, they can just go back to their tower. And early lane, you know, tower is really helpful for protection. So again, Frazier, I mean, he has the haste and he has nighttime, but he showed himself, so they didn't try to lure the Radiant in at all. They know that this is going on, and they're just gonna sit and run back to their tower as soon as they see any danger. Milo coming up the stairs. They probably just saw him right there, and just gonna head back to the tower.
No Ravage on him, so he's not worth much except for the Gush.
They're not really gonna get anything off this top tower. I mean, they're probably better off right now switching, like backing off, getting into the woods, into the mist, and then going mid and trying to catch a Viper past the river.
So looks like we got Drow coming up to the middle lane. Love is Dead now going to be solo at this point in the bottom lane against a Lifestealer. But Lifestealer's got 3 levels on him, and that's going to be a very hard time. That's one unfortunate part about being against a solo lane, is that they are going to level much faster than you.
Lifestealer just bought a 12-minute Hand of Midas.
Decent farm on Walmart's part, considering he did give up the first blood.
I suppose. I think I remember reading somewhere either it's not really worth getting on most heroes if you get it beyond 10 minutes.